celebrate like this, okay? You ready to take some shots?
I am.
And you're in 3, 2, 1. Hey! Now, what just happened there? Well, we just threw a lot of confetti on the floor. I had some fun, but the question was, in that short couple second moments of time, did we capture some footage? Oh, we did it again. No, we didn't. Canon did it. Your brand new camera did it. That is absolutely outstanding. That is not something like we did it earlier, photoshopped it, put it on the camera. That is done literally a couple seconds ago. Explain how important that is, Paige, and why you cannot do that with your cell phone camera.
No, you can't replicate this with your cell phone because we have a Digit Plus processor built in. It speeds up the camera's operation so that it transforms us all to that paparazzi style photographs. And guess what? That is the secrets of the pros. They take a tremendous amount of photos and we're just looking for that one shot. We've built that in. It's a pre-programmed mode. It's called sports mode. I call it life mode. Any type of fast action.
Love.
Children, sports, family members, and facial expressions.
Okay, let's keep going.
Favorite.
So
Yes.
that was the confetti mode, the sports mode, the flash mode, the fast action mode. Now, let's just keep doing this. Can we lower our lights? We got about 20 minutes to go in the show. I want to make sure we do this at least twice this hour. So it's the recital. No flash photography. Or it's really, really dark where you're at, and now you want to get a shot, right? You can do it. Or you just don't have the light you want. She's not putting flash on, she's putting flash off,
right? So do not use your flash. This is what we call the easy button for the flash off. I'm going to put the camera flash off. I'm going to direct my camera towards Rick. Hit the on button, 1, 2, 3, and we'll see how the camera did.
We didn't change any other what's called the irises on our studio cameras either. How in heaven's name is that happening? How can that background be that bright? My face be that bright?
Isn't that gorgeous?
That's amazing.
And what I love about it, Rick, the background and the foreground perfectly illuminated. Your face is crisp and sharp.
So that could be around a campfire at night.
Yes.
It could be, right? Anytime.
It could be tonight. I'll tell you, a lot of you will take pictures tonight. You'll be disappointed when you're taking pictures of your trick-or-treaters and your children at nighttime because your cell phone just can't compensate for this. This has a professional style processor, a professional style sensor. It's capturing buckets upon buckets of light so that you don't have to put your flash on, so that you can press the button, have a great shot,
pretty
and get
good
back.
demo.
It's pretty amazing.
Right? It's
Every
pretty
time.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, now, can you send that picture to that was on that camera?
Yes.
Here's the third thing. We just did the crazy confetti, the low light. Now, I want to upload that like right now.
Without
can we
the
do
computer.
it live? Can you send that, or can you send that to yourself, for example, so that you could upload that photo?
Okay.
And how would that happen?
All right, so
Watch
what we're
this.
going to do, now keep in mind, we have service and support to help you, but today I want to show you, you're going to hit your menu, you're going to see Wi-Fi function. I'm going to toggle over to my device. Right now I have it connected to my iPad. I'm going to say, yes, please connect to my iPad. We're connecting. You sure you want to connect? Yes, I do. So now what's happening, it is now sending over a communication wirelessly. You do not need Wi-Fi. You don't need to be in a coffee shop. You don't need to be home. What's happening is this Canon camera and my iPad are establishing a connection very similar to Bluetooth.
Got it.
These two make a Wi-Fi connection. Sorry about that. I want to show you.
It's connecting to your app.
Is it connecting to my app?
To the Canon app.
Let me show you right here. This is the app that I want you all to be aware of. This is the Canon Camera Connect.
You guys getting this upstairs?
Right here.
Understand?
This is the one right here. I just want you to know what it looks like. If you're looking at it on the store, it's free. It's Canon app for your iPhones, for your Android devices, okay? So now we're going to go under Wi-Fi and we're going to see the Canon camera. It automatically loaded it. Once it clicks, there we go, because we've done it before. Once you set it up the first time, it's easy. We open the app. Now, once it establishes the connection, it'll give you two options. Do you want a remote live take shots of Rick and I, which we can do in a moment? But let's look at all the images that we have here.
That is amazing!
Boom. All the pictures.
Have you shown this yet on air? What we just went through?
We should show it more.
This is it, guys.
Right.
So everything we just took is now on the phone.
Look at
now
this.
on the iPad. So now that's fantastic. So can you now send that to me? Do you have my phone number?
Yeah.
You can send that to me.
So what
because
you can
now
do,
you can now text that. You can Facebook that. You can Instagram that.
And here's the great thing. I am downloading
Phenomenal.
it onto my devices, but the original shot is still on your Canon
Great.
camera.
So it's here.
Still a professional
It's now
picture.
on the app.
Yeah.
Now it's downloaded. Now it's in my photos.
Yes.
And now it's everything you wanted.
Everything you want without the computer, without your cords, without taking out the memory card. We just made it super easy.
Yeah, that was really good. Thank you for doing that. I know you
Yeah.
put you on the spot, and that was really, really good, Paige. But it shows everybody understand that, right? Like what just happened there. Download the free app. Take the boom, 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 boom. Connect the two. But I can do it on my phone. That's what you might be saying. But you know what? You can't. You're not going to be able to get that low light shot. You're not going to be able to get that flash shot. You're not going to be able to get that sports mode shot. And this movie mode with this kind of zoom and that kind of high definition, no, you won't be able to do that. You can do it now with a real camera, a real SLR. Now let's talk gift idea. How great would this be to receive as a gift idea? They open this up for Christmas, and what happens?
Well, what happens is you immediately take this camera after you charge the battery, put your memory card in. You're going to put it on that green mode. Green means go. So even if you have someone who's a first-time photographer and they're just dipping their toe into this world, you can rest assured that they can put it on green mode. This is a scene intelligent auto. It's like no other auto. It knows if it's daytime or nighttime. It'll make adjustments for the scene, for the contrast, for the ISO, so that you have tack sharp pictures every single time. All of these modes built underneath it, well, they're presets already built in too, because they've had the engineers do a lot of homework, a lot of practice, so that they know whether the setting is proper for your flash off when you're not allowed to have flash on. Maybe you want to take portraits or landscape. All of these modes, Rick, are already built in. The calculation's done. You twist the dial, you press this button, and now you have the perfect shot with the perfect setting every single time.
That was great. That was really great. Can I take the camera for a second?
Please.
So now that you've got it, okay, now you're saying, you know what? That's cool. I knew how to do it. I can do it. I press the button, go, but now I want to change that lens. I want to go become a photographer now. Red dot to red dot. We see that? There's the red dot. You line them up. Red dot, red dot. When you line them up, you give it a half turn. Half turn now, that's locked in. Now when it comes to zooming or not zooming, this is the way you do that. Less zoom, extraordinary zoom. Less zoom, extraordinary zoom. There's also within cameras like this, there is a way, especially on this lens, that it kind of compensates for almost like an image stabilization.
Yes.
You know, that means that, you know, you're not likely to
Yes. And in fact, it says it right there on the lens, stabilizer on. And why is that important? People think your subject, when they are moving, that's what creates the blur. And in fact, it's the subtle movements in our hands as photographers that create that blur. This is what's going to stabilize it. It's almost as if you have a tripod built into this lens. It's going to make it crisp. It's going to autocorrect. And that's how you get that clear photo.
Love, love, love this camera. There's lots of ways that you can manually become creative with it, but when you first get it, charge it up, put the card in. And by the way, the card is a 32 gig card. Like we've offered these in the past with an 8 gigabyte card, 32 gig card. You can put a lot of photos on that card.
Thousands of photos.
Thousands.
We can do videos, and I'll tell you, this is not any ordinary card, Rick. It's a class 10. It's a very high-end card. That's important.
I didn't know that. I didn't know all cards were not created equal.
They're not, because this actually transfers that data and those photos very quickly so that you can take the next shot. Maybe that next shot is your son walking for the first time. And let me tell you,
oh, man.
look at his papa. Look how proud he is. He's proud of himself. He's holding Dad's hand. You don't
Got
get
the matching shoes on.
I mean, they are looking sharp, and Mom was able to capture it, nailed it, right? That's a good day. And with your cell phone, that would be a dismal photograph. It probably would blur the greens, the lighting would be off, it'd probably have some blur. This is the keeper. And if you look around your home, what's in those frames surrounding your house or what's in the scrapbooks, I guarantee those pictures are probably from a real camera, right?
You're killing me there. You know what? I just had a little kind of weird, like, choke up flashback there for a second. Like, I missed those days.
I know, me too.
They flew by. Well, here's the other thing. They flew by. First day pre-K. They flew by. You want to capture them? Want to be a part of them? You can now, and here's your way to do it. When there's a fire or a flood, you know, you heard about people in California right now, and our hearts go out to, I have friends in Northern and Southern California, and they're told, go now. Go now. People grab their photos. They grab their keys, right?
Yes.
Grab the kids, obviously.
Family members and photos.
Family
out
members
the door.
and photos
That's
out the
what you're
door
grabbing.
now, and you take them.
Yes.
Right? Here's your opportunity. In the last 10 minutes, what's the offer here? Well, the offer is the upgrade from our most popular Canon camera of last year. T6 goes to T7, the new T7 Wi-Fi capable. Wi-Fi to include yourself in the photos, wirelessly also connecting to the app. So that now, wirelessly, you can now put stuff on your phone and your tablets. Normally, it's $449, and then $184.66. Right there, it is, everybody. $449 plus $184. What is that going to be? That's going to be 3, that's 1, that's 3, that's 6, that's 6. That's over $600 right there. Like, that's it. Plus the bag, and then the card. Add that all together. That's a crazy offer. We have it. Other online courses. And by the way, those online courses, like Creative Photo Composition online course, that's a $97 value. Explain what that is. Like if someone's like, okay, I really want to get into this now. I might want to do some weddings. Who knows what I want to do? I want to learn this. I'm an empty nester. I want to go back to school without having to go to a campus. What can I do with that?
Yeah. So what we love about this course, it really walks you through, depending on your skill level. Maybe you want to work on composition, how to line up your camera. Do you line up your subject on 1/3 of the photograph? It'll teach you all those little nuances you would if you were actually going to a class. But the best part is you don't have to pack up. You don't have to go anywhere.
That's
you
crazy.
can go at your own speed. So it's a lot of hand holding, which most of us need.
Yeah.
And you can share it with every member in your family because maybe everyone's at a different skill level. So that's a great tool. We've included some photo editing software. You can make collages. And then for those of you who take these amazing pictures and you want to print them, we have Hallmark Studio, which is going to allow you to create cards. Again, at the comfort of your own home. But the best part is the artwork is your artwork that you have created with your Canon camera.
Yeah, I mean, make collages, make so much more, make collages and posters. So the software coming with it, have some fun. Not that we're biased or have playing favorites there at all. Some of the hosts on QVC, it can be done. Free shipping and handling. Couple things about this. When it comes to the QVC, essence of the buy, shopping, right now in the last couple of minutes, you can shop on QVC.com. You can call the phone number of QVC too. That's what I would do. 1-800-500-7590. 1-800-500-7590 if you want to be a part of it. You can also tap the app. Take advantage of that. QVC.com is going to have our QVC2 big deal as well. And the return policy goes until the end of January 2020. So you can get a better buy Black Friday. You can send this back. You won't. This is our Canon Rebel T7. And what is it not? Not a cell phone.
Not a cell phone. Don't phone it in. The details, the moments, the emotions you're missing with a real Canon camera. Here's a perfect example. This is an apples to apples comparison. Same time of day, same location. I was walking by my favorite pond. And you have these moments that arise. 8, 9 turtles basking in the sun. The cell phone tells a dramatically different story. It's blurry, it's lifeless, it's flat, right? So you're not capturing really what happened. Then I use my Canon, look at a Canon telephoto zoom. You can see all of them, the entire family, the sharp picture, the reflection of the green trees on the water, and so much more. So think about those everyday moments that mean something to you. Maybe it's grandpa and the grandchildren. Maybe it's that first day of school. Maybe it's their first Halloween tonight. All of those that we don't get a do-over, and you want to do it right. You want to leave the legacy of your family behind with real photographs.
With 4 minutes to go in the show, it's our Canon Rebel T7. Again, for people just joining us right now, they're Googling, they're looking around, what's the T7? Because there's a lot of information there. I clarified value, what you're getting, but the T7 is something that they want to specifically consider.
Well, the T7 is everything that you know and love about your point-and-shoot camera, but married with high-end features from a professional camera. This is designed for your beginner photographer. This is designed for a photo enthusiast and someone who wants to grow. It's packed with features of built-in modes. We have Wi-Fi, which allows you to take pictures with everyone in the family, and you're able to put it on social media instantly. And then we've also included high-definition video. But the nuts and bolts of this, the inside of this camera is a professional style camera. But the best part right here, back to the basics of point and shoot. Any of these modes, including Green Mean Go, but we have 8 modes already built in so that any member of your family can take pictures that become pro quality, and that is time and time again. And the only thing I've ever heard from a family member is that they regret they haven't done it sooner. It's never too late.
We have an Ask Us question. Our producer